channel. We have Miss Sana, Nola, Guilty Angel, Key Love, Restless Faye. We have Guilty Angel, Michelle. Let's see who else is here. Goodness Raiders Bew. Okay, yes, TLC, Brownstone. If you love me, say it. If you trust me. You know, them ladies could sing, and they were discovered by Michael Jackson. So you know, they sounded amazing live. SWV, oh my God. When I was little, I remember me and a few girls, we used to pretend to be TLC. TLC was everything when I was little, seriously. So they're the greatest girl group in history. You know, you have the Supremes, TLC, In Vogue, Destiny's Child, SWV, just to name a few of the greats, Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what I want to start off with. Let me know. I'm sure if there's any volume issues, if you can't hear me good. I'm not talking real loud. It is pretty late. Okay, but I'm in this microphone, so y'all should hear me pretty good. All right. Let's see. The first story I think I want to start off with is this. I'm not gonna lie, this is a beautiful photo. This is a beautiful picture. I don't know though. Y'all know I don't always believe every couple I see put together. Total, oh yes, total TLC, total, oh my God. Tiana Taylor and Mufasa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. They were spotted looking cozy at the ABFF honors, and they're saying that they're dating. I don't know. Can I say something controversial? It's not even controversial. I don't believe she's fully straight. I think she's a stud. But then again, she did have children with that band, Iman and stuff. But she always was very studdish. Then she switched up. She looked good. Her body looked good and everything. And then she did that music video with Kalani. And they were, kissing on each other and all hugged up and stuff in the video. Okay, I think it's fair to say she's bisexual. I think she's bi. Yeah, I do. I think she is. And, but that means she dates men as well. And she is with Aaron Pierre. Do I fully believe that they are together? Not 100%, but it's possible. And I have to say, this is a very beautiful photo. She looks beautiful. And Aaron Pierre is a very nice looking man. I know that there have been people in the media who have tried to downplay him because they don't like the attention he's getting, because they don't like it. His, beautiful face, his beautiful eyes. He's clean cut, no tattoos everywhere, no sagging pants. He's from across the pond and all of that. But, people didn't have a problem with Damson Idris being hyped up, so it shouldn't be a problem with him. Key Love says you want to see him with Coco Jones. I could see it. I mean, we shall see. Hold on, let me see a different picture of them together. Okay, so look, I don't know if they showed up at this event together. If they showed up at this event together, then yeah, something's going on. I mean, they might just be dating. They might just, it might be something new. We shall see. But maybe he hollered at her, There's a lot of men who like Teyana. Maybe he was in her DMs. I don't know. A lot of people wanted him with Lori Harvey. I could totally see them together, but he's been spotted with Teyana. And they're like, look, this is an upgrade from your last man. So we shall see. This is definitely good for both of their careers. Getting this PR. So we shall see. I don't know what to believe yet, but I just wanted to show you the rumors are swirling that they are talking to each other, if you know what I mean. So we shall see. Hold on. Okay. So the next story I want to go to, listen, y'all. I know y'all have heard about this because it's all over the news and it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
What mother leaves her young kids alone in the house for 4 years.
Everybody's upset about it. Like, oh my God, this is right in our neighborhood.
Apparently, this woman, her landlord, stopped getting rent and hearing from her, so he called 911 for a welfare check.
Had no idea that there were kids there, let alone kids in grave situation.
3 children were inside, trash piled up, poop everywhere. The kids said that their mother left them there since at least 2021.
They had difficulty walking because their toenails were so long.
Despicable discovery, and the Shade Room is digging. Her Facebook post that's got people on social media on 10.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. It doesn't get lower than this. It was Valentine's Day, a day to celebrate love, but it turned into a day of horror in Pontiac, Michigan, which is a suburb of Detroit. It was horror that a 15-year-old boy, a 13-year-old girl, and a 12-year-old girl had been living for years. This was their normal. We're blurring out some parts, but you can see the bathroom overtaken by trash, mold, and feces. The girls, they slept on pizza boxes. They had not seen the light of day since about 2020 or 2021. But how? Where were the neighbors? Where was the school district? Their extended family members? Questions that we're getting down to the bottom of.
This woman, where's that damn, I gotta watch my mouth a little bit. Hold on, I'm trying to find her picture. Hold on, y'all.
In grave situation.
3 children were inside, trash piled up, poop everywhere. The kids said that their mother left them there since at least 2021.
They had difficulty walking because their toenails were so long.
A despicable discovery, and the Shade Room is digging. Her face.
Take a good look at this bee. This nasty, stinking heifer. Take a good look at a so-called mama. This woman don't deserve to have children. I'm sick and tired of everybody trying to make women have kids. Not every woman needs children, okay? Look at her. Her children are living surrounded by doo-doo. Don't know how to wash. She ain't teach her daughters how to wash. They private areas, or her son. Their hair is matted up. Their toenails are so damn long they can't even walk properly. Imagine what the house smell like. Imagine what the kids smell like. Imagine what their body parts smell like. Imagine their hair. Imagine their teeth. Imagine the girls getting their damn menstrual cycles and not having pads and not washing. The smell, the fungus, the infection. Oh my goodness. You know what? When I heard about this story, I instantly thought of this for some reason. Who in here has seen that movie Flowers in the Attic, the original Flowers in the Attic, because they remade it on Lifetime? I instantly thought of Flowers in the Attic. I mean, the way the woman had the kids, she abandoned the kids and went off to live her life, and the kids had to fend for themselves in that damn house with the evil grandma. Flowers in the Attic is a classic film. So I instantly thought of Flowers in the Attic when I heard about this. Look at her. Look at her nails, y'all. This woman, she don't look like she hasn't been washing or eating. She would bring the kids food once a week. And I do question, where were the neighbors? You mean to tell me the kids have toenails so long they can't walk? You mean to tell me there wasn't a stench coming out that house? She was paying the rent, y'all. She was paying the rent where the kids were staying, but she wasn't staying there. She living her whole life like Flowers in the Attic, dating men, getting her hair done, getting her nails done. But yet her kids look like something that fell out of a dumpster or something. It's not, and I'm not saying that to be mean. This is disgusting. What do y'all think should happen to her? Leave it in the chat. This is disgusting. I don't know what's going to happen. I heard that the kids are with a family member. I don't know if I would give them to a family member. I would have given them to a foster care together temporarily before they can go to the family. Get them washed up. They haven't washed in years. Get them to the dentist. Clip them toenails. Find out the girls got infections going on. If they have their menstrual cycle, they ain't been washing in years. This woman is trifling. This woman is trifling. These are things that you hear from women that's on crack cocaine or something. But that wasn't the case. Let me see what's going on in this chat. Restless Face says she needs her behind beat. Okay, let's see. Aaron Pierre is not married. I don't know why they said that. It's not true at all. He's a single man. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to see, how did they get food? She would bring food to the house once a week, I heard. This is disgusting. It's not the first story I've seen like this, though, before, of children being starved, weighing 80 pounds at 16 years old. It's just, we got it. People like this, there's certain things I can't say on here. They need to be handled. Y'all know what I believe in when it comes to certain things with the law and stuff. Certain women don't need, no, she's not an addict that we know of. That woman, I don't know where she was living. She wasn't living in that house. How in the world, let's look at the video again for a second. Let's look at this. I mean, this woman is disgusting. You have children, you have your children living like that? Doo-doo, feces filled up the entire toilet. They started going number 2 in the bathtub. Can you imagine? Look at how they had to sleep. Look at that bathroom. This is a disgusting, nasty woman. And she don't love them kids. I don't know what she was trying to do. They weren't in school either. So your kids can't even read or speak properly. They don't know how to wash. They're going number 2 in the toilet filled up. She needs to be in jail. I don't know. I want them kids to be placed in a home that's beautiful. They have to be taught hygiene, how to clean their house, how to clean their body, how to read and write, what is acceptable versus what is not acceptable. They need to know that their mother is evil. Then those kids probably don't know. They probably don't know. They probably love their mama. They was raised, well, they weren't even really raised by her. They've been left in there for 4 years by themselves. But no matter what, most children still love their mama, even when their mama is a no good woman. And this was been going on for a long time. I don't know what kind of life, what she planned on doing once they turn 18. They don't know how to probably read or write, have no education, don't know how to do nothing because of her. She needs to be dealt with. This woman is trifling. So, okay, let's see. I mean, horrible. And I do wonder, where were the neighbors at? Nobody noticed that these kids was looking like a hot mess with long toenails and the stench coming out from the house. They said that there were people bringing them food sometimes around the neighborhood, besides the mama, like once a week. So nobody knew nothing and didn't feel the need to call the police. This is crazy. This is crazy. So, no, it wasn't a foreclosure or anything because she was paying the rent. The only reason people found out this was going on is because she stopped paying the rent and the landlord got involved. And I guess the landlord came over or something and saw what was really going on. Yeah, I'm happy she's been arrested. And she needs a lot more. And I don't know if they got to GoFundMe for the kids or something. I need to look into that because they deserve to be taken care of. But I don't know if I would trust their family members with a GoFundMe. They might steal the doggone money. So, yeah, instantly, again, flowers in the attic when I heard about this story. So I hope those kids are okay and get the care that they need. Okay. So the next story that I want to talk about, I haven't even read what he said. I don't know. We're going to look at this together. Tamera, we know Tia and Tamera. A lot of us grew up with her, with both of them, the sisters. Okay, it says social media users are dragging Tamera's husband for supporting Trump's, he wants to ban junk food. If you get EBT, SNAP food stamps. The government wants you, they want to stop you from being able to buy junk food. I don't think that's fair at all. Everybody wants a snack. Seriously. But some women are calling him a racist now. I don't understand where this came from, why he's a racist now. But because he doesn't want to, he supports the ban on junk food. You have to remember, it's not like there's always been a stereotype that is Black and Hispanic people mainly on food stamps, when the majority of people on food stamps are white people, followed by Black and Hispanics. I mean, everybody of every race is on food stamps, seriously, especially these days with how hard it is with the economy and getting food. A lot of people apply to get food stamps and they're not making enough money, and the government will say, oh, you make too much, and they're not even making enough. So, okay, let's see what he said. Let's see what he said that got some people bothered. All right. His name is Adam Housley, her husband. All right. He says, my parents used every dime they had to open a small neighborhood grocery store. My brother and I basically lived in the back room, and as a family, we worked our butts off. I got basketball cards as pay for picking up cigarette butts in the Planters. LOL. Worked those stores until I left for TV. My brother still runs both of them. What exactly do you mean, this woman said, by grew up in a neighborhood grocery store? Is since you were 5 years old? Okay, let's see. Let me zoom in. He says, as a kid who grew up in the neighborhood grocery store since I was 5, I can't tell you how many times I saw people come in and buy crap food for their kids with food stamps, then open the wallet and use cash for liquor, beer, wine, and cigarettes. Then there was those who would repeatedly buy lemon or lime, get the change, walk out the door, and throw them away and do it again until they had enough change to buy cigarettes and alcohol. As a kid, it pissed me off because there are some people who could really use the help, and then there are others working the system. Okay. Let's see. So that's what he said. Okay, that's the same thing. So apparently he's a racist now for saying that. A lot of Black women are mad at him because he said that they assume he was talking about Black people. We don't know what those races of people were, but he said they were coming in, buying junk food for their kids, but then using cash for liquor and cigarettes. And he basically is saying they were wasting the food stamps and their kids was getting trash food. I mean, I don't find that to be offensive. I do think that people have a right to, you do want to fill your house up with food for your kids. They got to be able to eat real meals. But most kids and adults, you do want a snack during the week, soda. I'm not saying it's always good to have, but you do. Let's be honest here. A lot of people at least want to have some cookies, a fruit drink, or some soda with their meals, or maybe once a week or something, but you're able to get it. We want some Skittles, some Twix, some Snicker bars, some M&Ms, some Reese's Pieces, the fact that the government would ban that's wrong to me. How you going to tell me what I can eat with my food stamp? I guess they want to make sure that the kids are actually getting food to eat, but kids too, and they might want some ice cream or something, maybe on a Friday or a Saturday. And I think they should work something out where it's not completely banned. Restless Face says, yet his family was selling junk food. If you want your family to eat right, sell the right stuff in the stores. Then he needs to tell them to lower the prices of the healthier foods. Yeah, it is expensive. Especially now with inflation, the prices of eggs have gone up. The prices to buy a lemon has even gone up. A lot of stuff has gone up. And then they actually, you have Whole Foods, which is very expensive just to shop there. Let's see. then he needs to tell them to lower the prices of healthier foods. I don't think he's racist. At this point, alcohol is cheaper than eggs, and that's a shame. Guilty Angel says he doesn't look demure. He looks evil. Sharala says it's definitely not racist. Yeah, I don't know where this came from. But there are people who had an issue with him for years just because she married a white man, which is strange being that her own father is a white man. Why can't she like white men? So, but yeah, I wanted to share that with you. A lot of people are bothered that he is in support of the ban of junk food. You know, it's a sensitive topic though about eating right in the Black community. I mean, we have some of the biggest cases of heart disease and diabetes and because of, you know, some of the things that we eat and you have a lot of more health conscious Black people now than ever, but it's still an issue. Okay, so let's go to the next story. I was not able to, someone wanted me to talk about her and I wanted to, but I don't have much information. This is the Spelman College professor, Jocelyn Wilson. Unfortunately, she lost her life recently at the lake. They found her body floating at the lake. She was engaged, from what I hear, to a man that worked at the school too. They have not found him. They found her floating in the water. They had life jackets on the boat that they did not use, but they did not find him. They still have not found him, but they found her. You know what? This story is it's a mystery. I don't know why, but something is telling me, because I heard there was like a cake or something on the boat. Something is telling me that he fell over. She tried to help him. She ended up in the water. She couldn't swim. She drowned. He drowned. They said that there's trees and stuff in that lake. Maybe something got caught up. Maybe he's under the water. He's passed away. I don't know. Some people were making it sound like he took her, he murked her and ran off on another boat or something, but there's been no evidence of that. They can't even find this man, which is very weird. I said, unless there's some supernatural thing going on in the lake, aliens or some type of creature or something, but I don't know. That my mind just said, okay, maybe they both drowned accidentally. I don't know. It is definitely weird what happened. I'm looking in the chat. A vibe called Yes says this story doesn't sit right with me. I think her I think her fiance took her out there to unalive her. Yeah, but where is he? I mean, it has to be something. They gotta find him. This is reminding me of that movie Double Jeopardy a little bit. I don't know though. I wouldn't be shocked if they end up finding him like under the lake. Maybe he's like stuck to a tree or something under the water, a part of his pants or his shirt or something. I don't know, but they're going to conduct a search. And the thing is, they said that where they were at was about a few miles away than what's considered normal, like 1,000 miles or even more than that. They were out there. It was 80 feet. The water was 80 feet. That's deep. So I don't know what in the world went on, but rest in peace to her. We'll get more details later. If they don't find that man's body, where is the man? That's what I'm wondering. Where is this guy? So rest in peace to her. Then we have the Delta, all these airplanes falling out the sky. Again, like I said, some people believe that Revelations is happening and this is all prophecy. The stars, the airplanes falling from the sky, the end of the world is near. You know, it's a sign from God, all these planes going down over and over and over and over. And this is what happened recently with Delta. They landed on ice. I don't even know where this was at. I mean, it was in Canada. Hold on, no. I'm not 100% sure where this airplane went down, but yeah, it flipped upside down. And they're now offering, everybody survived. Everybody on the plane survived and jumped up out that plane and on the ice. And I was thinking, oh my God, I wouldn't want the ice to split apart and then you're falling in the ice water. So Delta is offering the passengers now $30,000, no strings attached. If you were on that plane, they're going to give them $30,000. That's amazing. But I don't know if I wouldn't be the same. If this happened to me, I don't think I can get on a plane for a long time. I don't want to get on a plane now seeing all this. The way these planes are going down every damn week, I don't feel safe. Something is wrong with the infrastructure of these planes. Something is wrong. I don't know if they're going to keep blaming air traffic control, but it's something wrong with the planes. Something is wrong with the engines or the equipment in the plane. I don't know what it is, but something's wrong. Key Love says GPS spoofing or the earth grid is shifting. Oh, girl. Listen, someone I know, they said the same thing, that the oh my God, what's it called? But like you basically saying, the grid is shifting, the electromagnetic field and stuff. Girl, don't scare me like this. Seriously. Like, it makes sense and it's very scary. I don't even want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, even though we have heard this is going on. My goodness gracious. Be careful, Golden Pisces. She says, I have a birthday trip coming up and I'm scared. There was a video of a woman putting holy water on the plane because she's like, it's just so scary. Oh my God. But what happens, Key Love, if the magnetic field is shifting? Is it going to be like 2012 when the North Pole was like in the United States or something? Like it's going to shift like that? My God. Okay. And speaking of horrible mothers, they have done a study that 47% of women are now avoiding having children because they don't want to be single mothers. Can you blame them? This is probably about Black women. I'm not sure if it was I don't know, but Black women get vilified the worst for having kids out of wedlock. I can totally see Gen Z are scared. They don't want to be picked on. They don't want to be told you're a whore. You ruined the Black community. You can't raise children. Oh, you destroyed your life. Oh, you have no value. We shouldn't marry you. I don't want to raise your kids. I don't want to be no stepdaddy. You hear all of this stuff. Of course it would make women not want to have kids. Don't nobody want to be treated like that or be seen that way. Plus, the realization that it is hard raising kids by yourself. You're going to be broke. You're going to be poor. You can't travel. Your kids might make you have postpartum depression. Especially, you might not want to have a son and you end up with a son and you don't have a man. It's like, oh my God, now I got to try to raise a man and I'm a woman. And if this go wrong, then he might end up a certain way. And then I get blamed for that. So it's a lot of that. So I can totally understand why 47% of women feel this way. Shoot, I even feel a little bit of that way. The fear of that happening. So Michelle says women don't want to be vilified for the behavior of their kid's father. Incels and podcast bros help increase those numbers. Yeah. A lot of those men are also being cut off, so they're not going to be having children. Restless Face says, I don't blame women. Child free is the way to be, honestly. Speaking of children, the fact that this woman can show her face and she's not, it's amazing to me. Like, look, I'm not against policing a woman's punani. You can sleep with who you want to sleep with. But the fact is, I don't know if I even believe she really did this. I don't know. Something is telling me she might have lied about the whole damn thing. I don't know. She's pregnant, allegedly. Bonnie Blue. She slept with 1,057 men under 24 hours. She is claiming that she is pregnant. This is reminding me of Freddy Krueger. Remember when the nun said that she was raped by 100 or 200 men? And that's why Freddy Krueger was all crazy like that, because he had the psychopaths as daddies. You now effed 1,057 men. That baby wouldn't even know who his daddy is. You got 1,057 men. Who could be the daddy? Who could be the damn daddy? I wouldn't even have that baby. I would spare that baby the humiliation. You know, I don't know if it's really true though. And some people said, is it possible to sleep with that many men within 24 hours? Yeah, it is. If he only lasts 5 minutes, a 5-minute man, then you go to the next 5 minutes, next 5 minutes, next 5 minutes, next 5 minutes, next 5 minutes. I mean, it's really quick. Take a break, a 30-minute to an hour break, then next one 5 minutes, next one 5 minutes, next one 5 minutes. And then you get up to 1,000 before the night is over. Horrible. But that's what she wanted to do. I mean, I don't even understand why she felt the need to, like, is she getting paid? I don't even think she was getting paid. She just wanted to be popular. But no one's really dissing her, though. She's still not, there's still a man who might marry her. So now she claims she's pregnant. So, and they tried to make her into some victim. She ain't no victim. She chose to sleep with that many men if she really did it. So we shall see what goes on with that story. Then we have Ronald Isley. He's actually the first concert that I ever went to was Ron Isley. And yes, I do listen to older music. I was a teenager and it was a wonderful concert. It was really good. You know, Mr. Biggs. I know R. Kelly, the thing with R. Kelly, but when Mr. Biggs was Mr. Biggs, it was a big deal. And Ron Isley is a living legend. He's one of the last living legends in music, and especially, you know, R&B. So he says that he likes to listen to Sade and Beyonce when he's having SCX with his wife. And I have to say, I can't do it to Beyonce does not have music that gets people in the mood, in my opinion. Now, Sade, come on now. Smooth operator, cherish the day you give me the sweetest taboo. The sweetest taboo. Kiss of life. I mean, there's so many songs. You can totally make love all through the night listening to some Sade. Hands down, Sade. So, look in the chat. Like y'all already know. Now, I can't think of no Beyonce songs that you can do it to. The slow Isley songs are great. Oh my God. Saint Marquis says, I've been hooked on Sade for 2 months. Sade is the truth. I thank God that my mom put me on to Sade because I've always loved her music. I have to see her in concert. That's a dream come true. Her greatest hits album, I have that. I love so many songs. It's just so beautiful. But Cherish the Day and No Ordinary Love. Didn't they tell you what? I mean, I can't even do it like her. No Ordinary Love is like one of the greatest songs in the world. It's so sensual. So, okay, now let's see. Let's see something else.
Guys, look at what happened to my lashes after the lash tech used super glue on my eye. I went to the salon to get eyelash extensions for the first time. And I was feeling gorgeous because I had a party to go to that weekend. About 40 minutes after leaving the salon, the nightmare began. My eyes started swelling and burning like crazy. I waited a bit to see if it would stop, but it just got worse. Yellow discharge started coming out, and the pain was unbearable. I called the lash tech and told her what was happening. She picked me up and took me to the emergency room. She was extremely nervous, and I didn't understand why. The whole time, she kept saying it must be an allergic reaction, that this had never happened before, blah blah. Guys, I was in so much pain, and I was terrified I was going to lose my vision. When the doctor saw me, she immediately started cleaning my eye. That's when she told me the glue used wasn't regular lash glue, it was super glue. She said my eye was completely burned and that if it had been any worse, I could have gone blind. At that moment, I realized why though. Lash tech was so nervous when I left there. I confronted her and demanded the truth. She finally admitted it. She said she used just a tiny drop because she had run out of lash glue. She kept apologizing, but that didn't change. What happened? Guys, look at what happened.
Oh my God. You know what? Why isn't she suing that woman? This is a lawsuit. I don't give a damn. This is a lawsuit. And I'm tired of seeing black women not suing people. It got to stop. This is a lawsuit. I would be suing for millions of dollars. I probably won't walk away with millions, but that number gonna be up there. This is a lawsuit to me. She ran out. She's the professional, the health professional. She ran out of the glue and put on a foreign glue that you're not supposed to use for lashes, and you could have went blind or lost your eye. Even she admitted that. Stop posting it just on social media and go get you a damn lawyer. Because I would be suing the hell out of her. Sue the hell out of her. Yeah, Guilty Angel says go to court, get paid. Sue the hell out of her. Because this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. Can you imagine? I would have went to the emergency room, though, fast. Call the police on her. Call the damn police. Because ain't no way. She was not a professional at all. Also, I want to say rest in peace to it's a little girl. This is not the story. I know some of you just heard about it. There's a little girl who took her life because some students they were teasing her, saying that they were going to call ICE on her family and her, and she panicked and took her life, which is insane, but that's what she did. You know, I don't know how old she is. I don't know, maybe she's 10 or 11. She's a little girl. And she got scared. And now we have these crazy people running around like this man. And I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about him. He's a parolee with 20 prior arrests. He attempted to grape a woman in New York City. He was impersonating an ICE agent. You know how common this might end up being? People don't know. They go into panic wearing the uniform, and maybe you can speak Spanish or not. So I just want y'all to be careful out there that, you don't even have to be illegal. If you just look Hispanic, he might approach you. Other men who do stuff like this. So be careful. I'm not shocked at all, though. I've heard of men impersonating the po-po, firefighters, all types of different stuff, trying to get women. Do you see the links that men go to try to get the woman, to get the woman's body? Do you see what they do? So just be careful. Be careful out here. Okay? Something good I wanted to show you. Look at Leila Rashawn. Remember when her famous director man, got caught with Eddie Murphy's ex-wife, Nicole, and they were trying to justify it, saying, well, Leila Rashawn let herself go. We see why he was with Nicole. She let herself go. Actually, she has a sickness. I don't know if it's autoimmune or something, but she has a sickness, and she gained a few pounds and stuff. But look at her. She's back. She recently posted this photo. Leila Rashawn is back. Okay, Leila Rashawn is a legend, a legendary actress, and she's older now. She's like 50-something, 60 years old. So, and she's still in good shape. She looks good. They were posting photos of her looking real bad during that time. And of course she was sad and stuff, being humiliated like that by her husband. Now she posted this. She's glowing. She's looking damn good. Okay. So she got it herself back up. And I think she said something like that on her post. This is from her Instagram, that she picked herself back up. She got herself together. She coming back to herself. Because they were posting the pictures of her looking tired and sad and, kind of sickly and stuff. Now she's like, look at me, baby. In case you forgot, I'm Leila Rashawn. Okay? So she's looking really good. Go on, Leila. Okay? I also found this photo This was on Instagram. It's an old picture. I said, look at Janet and Latoya. Natural beauty. Beautiful. I mean, I've never heard anyone say that Janet or Latoya was bad looking in my life, to be honest with you. Janet Jackson is legendary and one of the most beautiful black women in entertainment. And this is her back in the day. I mean, not really dolled up, just chilling, okay? And just natural beauty, looking beautiful. Her and her sister, Latoya. Latoya, people talk about Latoya. Latoya was absolutely beautiful too. And Rebe too. I saw a picture of Rebe. They don't talk about Rebe. Rebe is stunning. And they all have a similar look to each other. The Jacksons, that smile and those eyes. So, yes, very, very beautiful. Well, now let's go to the next topic.
Where are you going to sleep tonight? Because you're not going to sleep here because you're not going to be throwing my gift that I received from my boss. No, sir. No, I don't think so. No.
You need to adjust.
No, you need to leave. You need to leave.
You need to leave.
Now, you.
Okay, apparently it says a husband insecure or justified for not wanting his wife to accept gifts from another man. Now, from what I'm hearing in the video, her boss gave her a gift. This is during Valentine's. It says, if a husband isn't okay with his wife accepting gifts from the boss, is he insecure or justified? Okay, I personally feel like you don't ever bring a gift home from another man in front of your man. You're disrespecting your husband. I mean, I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. He will start thinking things. Even if it is my boss, it's Valentine's Day. Why the hell would I have another man's gift in front of my man on Valentine's Day? You must be out your mind. Seriously. You can accept the gift, but don't take it home.
Where are you going to sleep tonight? Because you're not going to sleep here because you're not going to be throwing my gift that I received from my boss. No, sir. No, I don't think so. No.
You need to adjust.
No, you need to leave. You need to leave.
You need to leave.
Now, you need to leave. Now, you got 5 seconds to leave. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got me messed up. I know you just did not throw my flowers, my gift that I received from my boss. I know you did not do that, Cedric. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I received these gifts from my boss. It is Valentine's Day. Hey, let me tell you, I've been at my job for 15 years. I deserve a gift. There's nothing wrong with me getting a gift from my boss. And what is wrong with it? You should appreciate it. I'm the one that's holding it down in this house. If you don't like it, well, where you gonna sleep tonight? I wonder where you gonna sleep tonight. Where got me. Where are you going to sleep tonight? Because you're not going to.
Oh, Lord. Okay, y'all are saying it's kind of, if the boss gave everybody a gift, then it's okay. But if he gave it just to her, that's a problem. I see it that way, too. But if he's upset, you know what I'm wondering? Did he give his wife anything for Valentine's Day? Did he give her flowers or anything for Valentine's Day? Because that would be a problem, too, if he didn't. But I can see where he's feeling, I mean, jealousy is a natural part of being in a relationship. Of course you get jealous sometimes. You know, if I'm with a man, if another woman cooks a meal for my man and he bringing it home, and that happened more than once, I'm going to start feeling a certain way. Why is she cooking for you? Who is she? Who is she and what makes her think she can cook for you and you bringing her food up in here? And I'm the main woman of this house. I'm your woman. I don't need, who is this? Or you bring home a gift from a woman. Who the hell is this? You being real bold now. You know. I don't know. No. So I understand if he got jealous and he's hurt. I also want to know, did he step up and do anything for her? And what's the relationship with his boss? Did everybody get something like y'all said, or was it only her? She got a teddy bear, flowers, chocolate, and a balloon. So, Zah says it's a skit to me. I don't know. I don't know. But, I can understand, though, because I would get that way if my man come home with some woman. Imagine your man come home with a gift from a woman on Valentine's Day from the job. I don't give a damn who this woman. I'm going to get mad. Like, who is this? I'm going to throw that shit. I mean, if he says, look, baby, everybody got a gift. I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I would believe it. I need evidence. So Jamar says, if it was for Christmas, I would maybe understand, but Valentine's Day is for lovers. Yes. So let's see. I'm going to show one more thing. One last story for the night. Mooney Long, Kalani, Her, Coco Jones, Victoria Monet or Monette, Jasmine Sullivan, Jessie Reyes. They made the New York Times as women who are reinventing R&B. I have to say that this is pretty good to me, because R&B has been falling off for a while, and I have to say, to me, Kalani has always been holding it down, but Mooney Long brung R&B really back. Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody gonna love you like I can. You were made for me. Yes, you were made for me. Okay. Mooney Long definitely brung R&B back. Her is amazing. I've played all of their music right here on this channel. So this list is definitely a good list to me. They've been holding it down. So let's see again. You have Mooney Long, Kehlani, Her. I love that song by Her. I've played it. You could do damage. You could do damage. You could do damage. I can't sing it like her. We had Coco Jones and Victoria Monet. Don't they look amazing? Body goals too. I don't know what they eat. They need to tell us their diet secrets. We have Jasmine Sullivan. Okay, and who's this woman? I have never seen her. Jessie Reyes. I've never heard her music, so I don't know. But apparently, she holding it down too for R&B too. So I know Jasmine Sullivan. She's been out for a while singing, and then she had a little break, and then she came back. Okay, so Jasmine Sullivan, Her, Reyes, Victoria Monet, Coco Jones. They bringing R&B back. They bringing it back. I never in my life thought that R&B could ever fall off, period. I mean, it's the greatest genre of music in the whole world. Seriously. But we did see that happen because hip-hop music was overtaking everything, which is not fair. But now R&B is coming back, and Mooney Long, especially for me, from what I've seen with her, she brung R&B back hard last year, period. So this was a pretty good list. I think this is a good list. And Kalani, I just love Kalani's music. Like when I think of the new artists of today, I said before, I have to search for some artists to hear. Some of you have given me suggestions, and Kehlani, you have Doja Cat. I got into some of her music a little bit. Mooney Long, of course. I like 3 songs from her. So let's see. St. Marquis says Reyes is a good artist. I'm gonna have to check her out. Okay, so that is pretty much it. I don't know how I sound on this microphone because it's really late where I'm at. So I'm trying not to talk real loud tonight, but I just wanted to do this late night live, surprise y'all. Okay, the night heads up with us tonight. As soon as I get off here, which is now, I'm literally going to sleep. So we will talk again soon. I thank you all for joining me. Okay, I absolutely love talking to y'all. Please get those likes up. It does affect the algorithm, okay? And I know some of you are going to be watching the replay, all right? And check out my recent videos. You all take care. You all have a good night. Thank you so much again, everybody. Bye. Talk to you real soon again. Bye, everyone. And you never know when my next live will be. I don't always have it scheduled at all. It can pop up anytime. It could be 6 in the morning. It could be 12. It could be 5. It could be 8. It could be 2 or 3 a.m. You never know. But thank you all. Bye, everyone.